15 seconds in, I'm going to say we are live, and I'm kicking the table. Kicking the table. That sounds like a term. Well, he's kicking the table. Means absolutely nothing. So, hello. Oh. Notifications. Last night's show was incredible. So thank you for last night, guys. That was amazing. Wow. What a show that was. And, you know, I'm seeing no chat yet. So, I might have to reboot that. It looks like there might be an issue. Let me see. Ooh, shoe. I said issue and I'm pulling shoes. It's fun. Is that a shoe? Issue. Okay, I gotta put these guitars right here. They're gonna sit right here, these guitars. Yes! A little strap trick here. Strap over. Okay, so my chat's not working. I'm gonna go ahead and refresh it. It says I'm only broadcasting to 9 out of 16 channels. What's going on today? Here, let me check that. 9 out of 16. That can't be right. And I haven't seen any of you guys yet. I haven't dropped any frames, right? Okay, cool. We're good. Want a fresca? Want a fresca? Fresca? Would like a fresca? Karsten, hey, I just watched last night's show. Very nice one. Chris, hey, only 2 channels that I've seen. All right, let me see what's going on here. 16 out of 16. No, we're good. We're good. Debbie, Jonah, good morning. Hey, I'm good. David and Suzanne Strassner. Hey. Hey, David and Suzanne. We've got another David and Susan that watch the show. It's interesting. Debbie. Hello, Debbie. Jennifer. I admit I've been busy. I moved and I am with my boyfriend. Okay, Jennifer. Nice. Karsten, hello. Pam, hey Pam, haven't seen you in a while. Good morning and hello everybody. So I just had a little visitor here. The neighbor's beagle, her name is Penny, and she's tiny and she's cute and she's sweet, and Rogan loves her, and I've got video and still shots of the 2 of them together. Good stuff, man. I made some videos to post. I got all notifications on YouTube. Yeah. Doc, there you are. Another one of my couples there. Jim Jones. Hey, Jim Jones. Stooks, what's up, buddy? Oh, he's heating already. He's already getting high. I'm just getting my covfefe. Where's Rogie at? Rogie's still sniffing around the house, probably where Penny's been. Smelling everywhere she was. We've got a wild boar out in the yard somewhere that's rooting around, and Rogan smells that. He's been interested in that lately. I thought you guys might like to see... Where is my... Oh, that's so weird. I had it right here yesterday, and now it's gone. I had a bottle of Triage Oil, but it got moved. But I've got this other stuff. This will work fine for my purposes. Just to show you the size difference. This, my friends, is going out to our friend Alan today. Alan ordered a 16-ounce jar of Triage Oil. That's 16 of these in one jar. Look at that, guys. And not only that, but it's near the bottom of the bucket. So he's getting like the strongest shit. You know, so he's really gonna, I think this is really gonna, I don't know what he uses this for, but damn, son. Damn. Right on, bro. This is going out to you today, Alan, so thank you for ordering this. It's all frozen. I freeze them before I send them out. And when you guys get them, they should almost always be frozen, right? You get solid oil, and you gotta melt it if you want the oil. But it should always be frozen. Let me know if it's not when you're getting that. Because that way, if there's a crack in the jar or something, it won't leak out. That's all. It doesn't leak. I like that. No leaking. So I do have a bong rip here ready to go. And I do have my covfefe I'm really enjoying. Nate Sanders, the first person to ask me about my shifter. Nate, I'm gonna do just a little river dance jig for you, buddy. All right, this is for Nate. This is for Nate Sanders. Little river dancing for you, buddy. All right, you know why? You know why I'm river dancing for you? Because you asked me, man, and that makes me so happy that you guys are like concerned about me, man. So yeah, man, I fucking fixed my goddamn roxer. I fixed it. You guys told me to go out there. It was a cable or something. I went out there. Let me take this clamp off of here, because I'm gonna puncture my foot on it. I went out there and oh, there we go. Oh, it's moving the wrong side. I went out there and you know, I snorted half a line. I could only snort half a line of Super Male Vitality because it is so ultra potent. You know, we mine our Super Male Vitality right where we get our iodine, the deepest caverns in Alaska. I've been in the submersible and I've seen them myself. And I'm here to tell you, it is the purest form that you will ever snort into your left nostril. Anyhow, oh, Tropicana cookies, that sounds good. So I went down, I looked at it, and you know, the fucking thing is held together with 4 Allen wrench screws. I'm like, oh my God, fucking Allen wrench, I've got one of those. So I took those screws off, and the whole hey Billy, the whole mechanism, the shifting mechanism, the whole thing, console, it just comes right up. And I'm looking at it, there's 2 cables. There's one that goes up to the button, you know, and there's one that goes back to the tranny. They're both hooked on. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? So I start pressing the button in, you know, and moving it around, and it wiggled just a little. I'm like, there's a little play in the button. What the fuck? So then I set it back down on its stand, and I have in the garage, I've got a Leatherman type tool. If you guys don't know what a Leatherman is, it's like a Swiss Army knife, but it's better because it's got pliers on it. They're called Leatherman, and if you guys love Swiss Army knives, you're gonna fucking be ecstatic about a Leatherman. It's the best goddamn fucking hand tool you can slip in your pocket. I'm telling you guys, you should have one in your car. You should have one in your pocket. You should have one in your workbench. You should have one in every vehicle that you own. One on your bicycle or your motorcycle, whatever. You should get a bunch of them. They are fantastic tools, and they will save your life. Well, the button, it's got a very fine line around where it goes into the insert. And I was like, man, I'm going to need a fucking razor blade to get in there. I got the Leatherman, which has a razor knife on it. And I just kind of, there's 2 Allen screws holding the top down, like where the button is. And I took those out too, but they didn't do anything. So Dusty Scarlet is feeling the energy today of the election. Came in and said Trump 2020. Right on, Dusty. We'll talk about the election later, absolutely, but not yet. I got into where that button was with the knife because the top wasn't coming off, and I just started doing that a little bit, and the fucking button got loose. And so I took the knife over to the other side, and I started wedging up in there, and the button dropped down, and I pressed it, and it pressed, and then it got jammed again. So I took my knife, and I did it again, I dropped it down, and then I kind of worked the lever. And I was like, wait a minute, maybe if I put the assembly back together, right? So I put the 4 Allen wrenches in, I put the 2 Allen wrench screws in the top where the button was, locked it all down, and I very gently moved the button, and boom, it works, and it clicks, and it locks, and everything works. And I just have to be gentle with the button because I could definitely stick the button up in there again. So I'm going to get some TV tuner cleaner, which I usually keep here in the house, but I don't know if I have any right now. I might have to buy some from Amazon. Or liquid wrench or some WD-40 or whatever, and just spray it up in there, and it'll probably never have a problem again. But I fucking fixed it. The tool that I'm using wasn't a Leatherman per se, but they make plenty of them. I think it's another company that makes the one that I had, but it's a pliers and knives and screwdrivers and everything, and it's like this big, and it's got a thing on your belt. You can wear it on your belt. What a fantastic tool to have. Hey, Gaza, how's it going? You could call me Nay. Gaza, N-A-Y, it's easy. How's the vehicle? The vehicle is fixed, and it's rolling, and it's great. And I took it out last night with the dog, I had it all sealed up and had the back window open, but all the rest of it all sealed up, man. And it's like with the back window open, it's like you get no wind in there at all. It's so nice. And the dog and I went for a nice drive. Went to my nemesis, the fucking hill that my Jeep can't climb. And I fucking climbed that hill like it was my bitch. And I was like, this thing is running so good. I got a couple things to fix on it still. But, man, I'm so happy. That thing works great. It's going to be great. And then, you know, I'm going to get my wheels and tires in the next week or two. Get those put on. I come home and that motherfucker's going to be jacked up another inch or two, man. And it is so big already. It is Shane, what's up, buddy? So, yeah, it's ready for the Alps. Let's do a bong rip, man. I'm ready for a bong rip. Cyber style. No law regarding cannabis. Cannabis isn't for all. Today is the election, guys. I don't give a fuck who you support. I don't give a fuck if you vote or not. We will cover the election. And I just want you guys to know. Hello?
Visa, MasterCard, Discover, and American Express have finally agreed to lower the interest rates, as well as your monthly payment. Press 1 to receive your free informational and qualify before this next billing cycle.
Thank you for holding on the line. How are you?
Fine, thank you. How are you?
Pardon me, sir.
I'm on a live podcast with 29 viewers on YouTube right now, smoking cannabis. They have such a problem with the truth, don't they? They hang up so fast. Just tell them the truth. Holy shit, I'm sweating. Rogan, why are you sniffing around the house, buddy? That dog is long gone. Psh, unreal, pal. You guys like that when I do that? Hey, I'm on a live podcast. I've got 29 viewers, I said, and I'm smoking cannabis. Click. Hey, Katie. If I didn't say hi to you already. Jacked up. Yeah. Yeah. I love you. I love you, Rogan. He's laying in the sun. You guys want to see? I don't know where my camera is. I take a picture. Take a picture to last longer, pal. Unreal. What are you standing at? Just keep on walking. You don't want to know this. Not even on my worst day, pal. You. Lemon cake, Russell. I'm coughing with you. I cough along. Dude, that's funny. I cough along. Never. I don't think I've ever thought of that one before. Has anybody ever thought of that one before? I cough along. Hashtag I cough along. Who's going to do it first? Who's going to do it first? You know I like those hashtags. I cough along. Who's going to do it? J-Bone, what's up? Are you guys looking at this? Press number 1 if you would like to be the owner of this jar of Triage Oil. Press number 1 if you would like to be the owner of 16-ounce jar. A 16-ounce jar of Triage Oil. I'm just kind of curious how well liked the product really is out there among my audience members. Press number 1 if you'd like to own. Oh, David Long would like to own this. Joe, my cousin Joe would like to own this. Stukes, I just sent some to your mom and dad, bro. Hash, Jonah, John. Oh, no stealing, bro. Nick, Stukes, Karsten, Doc, Billy. 1, I've got my 8 ounce, but 16 would be unreal, says J-Bone. Double, right? These things are awesome, aren't they? This is what I sent to Jimmy Dore. No. This is what I think I sent to Ron Placone. I think. I sent Jimmy Dore a fucking 32 ounce jar. Double this. Like 2 of these in a big tall jar. I'm still looking forward to having a conversation with him. Let me know. Hey, if you guys know how much the 32 ounce jar costs on the website, type the price into the live stream. Kind of curious to anybody if anybody knows what those go for. A 32 ounce jar of Triage Oil. Double this. What do you think it goes for on the website? You can go look right now. It's at naysgarden.com. First person with the correct answer wins and gets me more high than I am right now. No, Doc. No. That's a case. A case is $999. I believe. Does anybody know how much a 32 ounce jar? Big Ray's got bad reception. John Doc says 300. Pam says 420. I think in my head, I think I know how much it is. And I don't think anybody said it yet. Go to the website and get the actual price, guys. Somebody go to the website and get... Oh, Joe gets it. $360. Yes. I believe that is the correct price for the 32 ounce jar. I believe it's $360. I believe. Yes. No one's ever bought one before. No one's ever bought a case, and no one's ever bought the 32 ounce. And you know what's funny? I don't even think I got 32 ounces right now. I mean, I do actually. I've got jars, and I could empty them all into a jar. Melt them all down into oil and pour them into one jar. Absolutely, I could do that. I've done that before. When someone ordered an 8 ounce and I was near the bottom of a barrel, and I didn't have enough, I was like, I'm just going to open up some of the fucking jars and just pour them in. And I did. It was so easy. I was like, I had plenty. I had a couple cases sitting around, you know. I pre-make the cases. Always thinking that somebody might order a case. But it's never happened. And I've stopped doing that because no one's ever ordered one. So I don't have any cases laying around like that anymore. But I am about to make some more Triage oil. I've got 10 gallons of coconut oil. And people ordering like this is why I ran out so fast. So, I will be doing a show when I make 5 more gallons. And I'll be showing you guys how to do it. And the way I do it, it's super easy. Because I've already got my cannabis oil made. I don't have any sitting out here right now. It's all back there in the other room. But you guys have seen I've got jars full like this of black tar cannabis THC oil. We should probably talk about that today, right? Let me go grab a jar of that. See, I got my Emperor Wears No Clothes books on display. Well, I am Nate, and I'd like to say that I podcast on the internet every day. You could check out my show. It's fun, don't you know, when I'm showing all my fans about the oil we make, because I'm a dab gardener. Yeah, I like to do a lot of dabs. I'm a dab gardener. Yeah, you sure know where it's at. Yeah, 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 yeah. Boom, 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 boom. Bow, boom, boom, bow, 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 bow. Well, I like to do bong rips with my friends on the internet. So anyhow, I'm showing you, I have a collection here. I've got a collection of black oil. So understand, to make 5 gallons, it's 8 ounces, I believe, is a half cup. So what is this? This is a 16-ounce jar right here. So I would take a half of this jar, and I would mix it with another half of coconut oil out of the 5 gallons. It's so simple, guys. Melt it down so it's a soup, all right, and it's blended well. And then take that and pour it into the melted 5-gallon bucket of coconut oil, and then add anywhere from 1/2 of a cup to less peppermint oil. I can't remember the peppermint oil measurement for the 5 gallons, but you know, it could be probably anywhere from 1/4 cup to 1/2 cup of peppermint oil, and basically match the amount of peppermint to the amount of THC oil. And for some reason, I think that is the key to all of this. I really don't think that the coconut oil matters so much. I think it's that 50-50, that perfect ratio of peppermint oil to THC oil. I think that's the fucking key. I'm not a scientist. I don't fucking know. But my neighbors down the street that are allergic to coconut oil, the woman that gave me this blanket right here, she's a real person, okay? I gave her some of this, right? She took it and mixed it with shea butter. I don't know if I gave her peppermint oil. And I think she may have put in her own stuff. She fucking loves it. She says it's fucking great. Right? So it's the coconut oil might not be so important in my mix. It is the carrier. That's why there's 98% coconut oil. You can use other carrier oils. Okay? Remember that. But I really believe, and I'm not a scientist, but just from the responses and the uses and the benefits and the way it affects me anecdotally whenever I use it, I honestly believe that the equal amount of peppermint oil to black tar THC, just straight up black tar THC oil, guys, you can make this from any kind of cannabis. Any kind of cannabis that you have. You have bags. People always ask me, man, what can I do with this cannabis? It's gone bad, or it's lost its flavor, it's old, blah, blah, blah. What should I do with it? Bro, I recommend you make some black oil out of it, because once you have this much, and this is about a half cup right here, once you have about this much, you've got enough to make 5 gallons of triage oil. And if you want to make 5 gallons of triage oil, I mean, I asked everybody on my live stream before, and I got such a great response. How many of you guys would want to have a 16-ounce jar of triage oil? How many of you guys would like to have a 5-gallon bucket of triage oil? Your own 5-gallon bucket of press number 5. Press number 5 if you'd like to have your own 5-gallon bucket of triage oil. And once again, everybody participate. I want to see how many people I can get to press number 5. Doc jumped the... I knew someone was going to jump the gun and hit number 1. It's hilarious. Thanks, Doc. I'll take that as 5. You have videos on how to make black oil? Billy, it's easy to do, and yes, I do. And the way I make it, you can actually watch me make it on my website, naysgarden.com. There's a video on naysgarden.com of me talking about making the oil or showing you how to make the black oil. It's very simple, and I'll show you. You could take some cannabis and some alcohol, okay? You could put it in a jar. You can just pour the alcohol over the cannabis, let it sit. Since you're stripping it for black oil, you can let it sit all freaking night. You can stir it, right? Once it all settles down to the bottom, very carefully pour out the alcohol into a flat dish, like a Pyrex flat dish pan, right? Glass is preferable. And purge off the alcohol. You can just leave it sit outside, covered, like, you know, from the elements, like under a you know, I've got a deck here with an eave, so it's under the eave of the home, right? It's not out in the open, but not inside the house. Really not. It's not safe to have an open container of alcohol sitting in the house. 99.9% alcohol, right? Let it dissipate, and you will be left. And this is the great part. You'll be left with this. Boom. We're done. We're done. End of conversation. Can we get high now? Can we get high now? Can we smoke now? Wasn't that great? That's it. That's how you make it. You strip the oil off the buds. Alcohol's one way to do it. You could do it. You could get that oil off the buds a million other ways, right? It's okay. Your end result will be a black or a blonde oil, depending on your method. You're going to want to heat that oil up to 275 degrees for about 10 minutes. The whole thing, make sure you heat the whole thing up. I find the best time to do it is when you're outside and you're purging off the alcohol. I set it on a griddle. You got to do this outside. Griddles are dangerous too. They have a spark. And every time that element clicks on, there's a little tiny spark that engages underneath that electric spark. Underneath that, you've got alcohol there. Now, luckily, alcohol vapor rises, butane falls. So you're taking a real chance when you're using that. It's not the safest thing to do. So always outside. Okay, never do this inside your home. Be safe. There's, like I said, you don't have to use alcohol. You can use ice water. You can use a keeping technique of grinding the buds. All kinds of ways to extract those trichomes off of those buds. Alien Overlord was 6. Sweet Afghani Delicious is 5. Let's do a little Sweet Afghani D with a little bit of the Alien Overlord. What? Shut up, you. You're no good. What are you fooling here? They're gonna fuck you with the mixy thing. That's what they're gonna do. They're gonna fuck you like they fucked me. Alright? What's funny? You're not funny. Shut up. You don't know funny. I'm gonna show you funny, okay, pal? It's like I get them confused. I get the two guys confused when I do the... Alright, this is the Sweet Afghani D. Sweet Afghani D. We're gonna put it in, you see, like here. Very near and dear to me. Sorry I'm late. I was in a meeting. Eddie, right on, buddy. Mixy Mixersons. Mixy Mixersons, eh? Look at this. What are they doing here? They're shutting the fan off. Why is that? Hey, what are you, a wise guy? Hey, look at this. He's a real wise. Where's the doggy at? Hey, what happened to what's the way I talk funny? What? Where's the doggy? Oh, there he is. He's a good doggy. Rogie, you're a good doggy. He wants to go visit. He wants to go visit his friends. So you can't, Rogie. You get run the fuck over there. They don't give a fuck about you. Okay, so what I've got here, I've got Alien Overlord and I've got Sweet Afghani D. Isn't that weird? I say Sweet Afghani D and it almost sounds like Sour D. Okay, so it's Sweet Afghani Delicious. The D is for delicious. When I say Sweet Afghani D, I'm abbreviating the name of the cannabis strain. Okay, here we go, guys. We got a little bit of fuel left in this lighter, so we'll see if we can make it go. And cyber style, I like to say. No law regarding cannabis. Cannabis isn't intended for all. Cheers, everybody. Hey, Bill Lowry. You guys want to see that tomato plant? Nobody wants to see the tomato plant anymore, Val. Unreal. That is one giant tomato tree. Hey, John. My goodness gracious, where's my kefefe? What am I doing, man? Oh my God. Yeah, it looks empty in there. Yeah. Oh my goodness gracious. So much to talk about, so much to discuss today. Do you know that that one precinct is already reported in? There is a township in the United States, and I believe there's only 8 people that live in it. They all voted. So you've got 3 choices, but I'm just going to tell you, I'm only going to give you 2. They all they all submitted their votes. And their votes are tallied up. I want you guys to guess how the 8 people voted. You know, so it would be like 1 for Trump, 7 for Biden, 3 for Biden, 5 for Trump. How do you think these 8 people voted? Go. First person to get it wins. Well, I came upon the child of God. Evan gets it. Evan gets it. Joe gets it. All for Biden. All 8 of them voted for Joe Biden. Now, I got to tell you, that don't mean dickless. But, if you're counting votes, then those are the first 8 official votes to be counted. Joe Biden's winning right now. John Coe's like, there's 8 dummies there. It's only 8 people, you know? It's only 8 people. That could have gone any way. But they all went for Biden. It's an interesting start to this election. And I'm really, really, really looking forward to covering it for you guys today. You know, I might do it from this broadcast right here. We could just go through all day. I don't have a problem doing that. I really don't. I don't have a problem doing that. CNN's live coverage of the election begins right now. I'm sure they're all covering it already, right? They've already started. Voting in at least 6 states has already topped 2016 total. Live updates. White House election night party reduced from 400 to 250 attendees, and other updates from across the U.S. Election night party at the White House? Huh, I wonder why. Potential timeline for election night, road to 270. These are the 6 states to watch for. Joe Biden takes all 5 votes. Oh, did I say 8? Oh my goodness, man. I'm so sorry. I'm such a fucking idiot because I'm dyslexic with numbers sometimes, man. Not dyslexic, but I just confuse my numbers. It's 5, not 8. It was 5 people. It was 5 people total in the township, and all 5 voted for Biden. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I was fake news. Not 8 people. It was 5 people. 5 people. All right? 5 people in the township. Man, so I look at a 5 and see an 8. You know, isn't that weird? It's weird. I think it's weird. I confuse 5s and 8s. 5s and 8s. Lee can't. Oh, Steve, everybody's going to be on tonight covering it. Everybody's going to be on tonight covering it. $270 electoral votes. It's so funny. There's, what, 100? How many people live in the United States of America? 300 million? Computer. United States, current population.
According to the CIA World Factbook, as of 2017, the population of the United States is 327 million people.
Let's see, 330 million, something like that. Out of that, a third of them vote, right? Like 100,000, I mean 100 million people. Did Sean Connery die? Yes, Sean Connery died. Still in testing. Joe is really trying to pull all the stops. Talking to people with no mask. Huh, Doc, that's crazy. He did that, man. It's so fucking... I mean, even Donald Trump, man, just to post something that's totally provably wrong. I'll bet you everybody on the post is like, dude, that picture's from fucking before COVID. You are watching, Steve. I think we're going to start covering it right now. I think we're going to just go ahead and go right into the election, guys. What do you guys say? It's afternoon over there on the East Coast. I don't see why we can't start covering it. I don't have a problem. Hey, what, you got a problem? You're gonna have a fucking problem, let me tell you. You just fucked with the wrong fucking people. Justin Ruth, what's up, buddy? All right, let me see. I like to use the CNN coverage because I like the way they do the map. They cover this. John King guy does it every year. He does these maps, and John King is, you guys, he's really good at this. So I know a lot of you guys are like, CNN, fake news, blah, blah, blah. Don't be like that. This guy is the best fucking guy to watch for covering an election. He's got the best goddamn software. He's got the best fucking people. And, you know, I like to call him Handyman, and I like to make jokes about him while we watch him. And, he's married to Blinky. He's married to Dana Bash, Blinky woman. You know, she fucking blinks a million times a second every time she talks. It's fucking hilarious. I don't understand that. How can you be somebody, how can you be a news personality and every time you pronounce a syllable or a consonant, you blink? So, yes, I think that today I am on the news, and this is how I
back to
talk
the issue
when I'm
about
talking.
safety, I can tell you
This is
after...
what I do. I talk just like this. That is the weirdest facial tick, isn't it? To be out someone on the news. It's the weirdest facial tick to have when you're on the news. So I call her Blinky. I call her Blinky. Dana Bash. She's Blinky. She looks like an anchor, but she's always a Blinky to me. Oh, She blinks all of the time, and it doesn't seem to bother. John King says it's no crime. Oh, she likes blinking a lot. So she went on the TV, so you all can see her.
To move forward.
She likes to blink a lot when she talks and she blinks. And John King, he married her and said it doesn't stink. Her blinking is fine with me, if you will see. She blinks quite a lot. In fact, she blinks quite frequently. She blinks quite frequently. Dude, I pulled that rhyme the fuck out of my ass. Blinky. Dude, what happened to Aaron Burnett? Oh my god, Aaron Burnett looks like shit. Let's make fun of the way Aaron Burnett looks, guys. Shower. Why am I fucking previewing? Sign me in, motherfucker. What? Psh, unreal, pal. Nobody even does that anymore. Psh. Nobody does it like that anymore, pal. What are you doing? Nobody's doing that. What are you doing, pal? Psh. Nobody's even trying to do that, pal. You guys want to see the tomato bush, pal? Nobody's even trying to do that, pal. Psh. Unreal. No, nobody's looking at the tomatoes anymore, pal. Psh. Unreal, pal. What are you doing? Nobody's even doing that. Nobody's doing that, pal. Psh. Psh. Nobody's watching your tomatoes anymore, pal. Psh. I'm not previewing, bro. I want to log in, you fucking pieces of shit. Oh, commercial break in progress. Okay. So they're on a commercial break on CNN. Okay, we'll wait. That's cool. So please don't disregard my show tonight as we cover the election via CNN, you guys. I've watched CNN for years. I don't watch them anymore. But I do check their website from time to time to find news and articles. And I will every once in a while use them for something like this, for an election, you know? So just, you know, don't let that stop you from watching me. And understand, you're going to get, hey man, understand this. If Donald Trump is winning this election and you're a Trump supporter and you hate CNN, where else would you want to be watching the goddamn election from? Right? Number one, they're going to be the most accurate. You're going to find out about it first. Number two, it's going to break their little liberal hearts. And aren't you going to want to see that? Aren't you going to want to see them fucking... their Biden supporting asses and their Kamala Harris supporting asses fucking crumble? What I'm saying, guys, is there's so much here to offer from this election, and it doesn't have to be a left or right thing. I mean, yeah, I want Donald Trump to lose, but I don't want Joe Biden to win, you know? So I'm right in the middle, and whatever happens, happens, and we can just watch it together and get really high and have fun, you know, while we're doing it. That's my promo. That's my promo for us. It says commercial break in progress. CNN will resume momentarily. Those should last around 3 minutes, I would think. It's probably getting ready to kick on here any second. Who's my pick? Who do I think is going to win right now, Billy? I love people asking me this. I think Joe Biden's going to win right now. I'm considering all the states. I think that Florida and Georgia are going to flip for Joe Biden. If Florida and Georgia flip for Joe Biden, man, it's over. Georgia is, you know, I went on H.A. Goodman's show and I super chatted him and I said, what are the chances of Georgia going blue this year, H.A.? He said none. He said it'll never happen. He says it's always been red. That state's always going to be red. And he said that state is going to be one of the states like Florida that's going to determine Donald
You're back on live with CNN's Election Day coverage. We're looking at Senator Kamala Harris, of course, VP candidate now, speaking. She's in Detroit, Michigan. Let's listen in.
Wait. Okay. So Kamala Harris is live speaking, and I will not subject you to candidate banter. Okay?
Doggy on the porch? Who's the cutest doggy on the face of this planet? Rogie Rogersons.
Dude, I'll bet you this. They probably have a cute doggy fucking contest somewhere. I'll bet you fucking Rogan would win every fucking single one. He's the cutest goddamn dog I've ever seen. He's got the cutest expression. He's got the cutest fucking eyes. And he's got, sometimes he looks at you, he's got these little sad eyes. It's, dude, I want to go out there and photo shoot him right now just so you guys can fucking see what I'm talking about. Look at this. Watch this shit. Rogan. Rogan. Why, Rogan. 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 No, look. What's this? Yeah, look at this. Rogan, no, look at this. Look at this right here. Rogan. Rogan, look. Look, now, Rogan. What is that? What is that? Rogan, who's this? Who's that? Who's that? Who's that? Who's that, Rogan? Rogan. 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 Look. Rogan. I just took 1,000,000 pictures of Rogan, and the best picture I got is this one right here. Oops, sorry. Okay, are you guys ready to be cute bombed? I'm gonna cute bomb you. I'm gonna cute bomb you guys right now. Nobody's that cute anymore, pal. Nobody's even that cute anymore, pal. That is that expression right there. So instead of listening to Kamala Harris, we're looking at doggy pictures. So you tell me if you think this dog, you press number 1. Press number 1 if you think Rogan would come in first in a dog cuteness contest. And I'm not even a professional photographer. Actually, I kind of am. I studied it in college. So I've never worked really as a still photographer professionally, but these are just my layman's photos of my doggy that I say to you, oh my God, look at, what is that? What is that? Oh, dude. Look how cool he is. And he's got no collar on, and he just had his bath, and he's right behind me, and he's so fucking cute. Oh my God, Rogie, you came back in the house. Why are you so cute, buddy? I want to give him something. I want to give him something right now because he's so cute. I want to give you something, buddy. Let me give you something. Why? Because you're so cute. Oh, your daddy gets you so clean all the time. Yes, he does. Yes. We have got the thing. Such a good boy. What a good boy. What a good boy. He's like, that was buttery delicious. That was buttery delicious. I really like that. There's the grub, the tomatoes. I don't want anybody stealing my tomatoes. Nobody better be out there stealing my tomatoes. I got my eye on my tomatoes. Don't you worry. How's the solar doing, I wonder? Check out the solar, dude. We could check out the solar, bro. We could check out the solar, bro. I don't have to check out the solar. Fuck the solar. Nobody checks out the solar anymore, Val. What are you doing? Nobody even does that anymore. All right, here's some analysis.
Thing you should take away from this, Don, is Donald Trump almost assuredly has to carry both Pennsylvania and Arizona. If he does not, if Joe Biden wins one of those two states, it could be a very, very long night for the president.
All right, Harry, you ready? We're going to be up until the wee hours.
I am so ready. I have my drink right here. I'm drinking the caffeine. There are no naps. We're just going straight on through. You and me, Don. We're going to do it together.
I'm drinking the
I'm gonna need a
caffeine,
nap. You're a
baby.
young whippersnapper. I need a nap. I'm an old man.
I try.
Thank you, Harry. I'll see you a little bit later on. Next, we're going to check in on the Battleground, Pennsylvania. Battleground, Pennsylvania at this hour, where Joe Biden is trying to rustle up last-minute votes.
So the official coverage, guys, begins in a little more than 2 hours of the election. So it begins at 2 o'clock on the east coast. I want to say. I'm Max James, says Go Trump. I'm coming for your tomatoes, says Karsten. No Mater Steelers, says Damon. Seems he looks for something. What's up, Nail Trendies? Michael Haskey, man, I hope you're doing well, my friend. It's so good to hear from you. Always good to hear from you. So we're just going to be here chilling. Maybe I'll play songs on my guitar during the breaks. You know, that might be cool. I wonder how these other guitars are playing, man. I don't even know if this guitar plays. I haven't tried. Did I say I lost my cables? My guitar cables? I don't know what I did with them. I should restring the acoustic. Oh, here we go. I hung them up. I hung them up, son. Where I'd never forget to look for them. It's the first place I looked. Okay, there we go. One of these cables actually probably works better than the other. Unreal, pal. Nobody does that anymore. What is this, in front of the guitar? What kind of a connection is that? Nobody even connects like that. What is that, loose, pal? Why does that get loose like that, pal? Nobody even does that. What, do you got a ratchet set? You need to get a ratchet set, pal. It's probably going to make a lot of noise if you don't tighten that up, pal. Unreal. What are you doing? Nobody's even doing that, pal. Nobody's even trying to do that anymore, pal. What are you doing, pal? Let's see what this thing sounds like. They don't make any noise at all. Uh-oh. So I would see if he could fix that ground issue. This whole string is dead. Oh, but you could raise it right there. That's dead too. Oh my god, you can't play that. So this one's got to go for sure because it's unplayable. It's got a buzz, a really bad noise, and it's got to be set up. So we'll see what that one does. Okay, this is a Fender Strat. It's a fairly new guitar. No idea if it's got a dead spot in it or not. God, do you hear? This guitar is so bad. The fucking pickup is so fucked up. Said I just got a day in your pocket full of change. Said I just got a day in your pocket full of change. And hum actually. The sound of this guitar actually sounds pretty badass. Once we get rid of that buzz, this thing will be amazing. Okay, so I wonder if this guitar fucking... I haven't even tried any of these, man. I haven't even played these yet since they've been in storage. I don't even know if they work. This guitar I bought in California. This will be interesting. Years ago. Years ago. Oh my god. The strings aren't even... Oh my god, this one doesn't even work. Huh. Oh wait, what do I do here? There's no sound here. It's not working. This guitar totally has to be set up. It's fucked. It's totally fucked. Fuckster doesn't work. Wouldn't be able to play a show with that one. So these have to be fixed. Alright, so that leaves the Telecaster, man. I haven't fucked with the Telecaster yet. It's a pretty solid guitar, man. Let's see if it held its trueness. Telecaster sound good clean usually. Got an interesting sound. I've got to beware. He said, stop, babe, what's that sound? Everybody know what's going down. What a feel can't hold the heat. 1,000 people in the street, singing songs and sign. That's what saying, for outside. Stop, children, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going down. That song, that's a good one. She grew up in an Indiana town, had a good-looking mama. She never was around, but she grew up tall, and she grew up in Indiana, Indiana town. Tell you, this guitar plays good, but it hurts the fuck out of my fingers. It's got to be lowered, but it sounds great. But the action is too high off the strings, so this has to go to the luthier too. Great sounding guitar. That guitar sounds pretty goddamn good, doesn't it? a problem with this one. Fingers are totally numb. And this one's got noise too. So I wonder if he could take the noise out of this, lower the strings. And if I have to buy new pickups for him, he can pick the pickup out for me. I just tell him, look, I want shit that doesn't have that goddamn 60 cycles hum, bro. You know, I want those pickups that cancel that shit. And bam, let's fucking do them. Get these things fucking rocking right. These two guitars right here are fine. Oops. These two guitars right here are fine. So, yeah. All right. So look, I'm gonna take a break, guys. We'll do an election show, okay? We'll do an election show. I don't know how many people I lost on that drop. Forever. You ran out of paint oil today? Okay, cool. Yeah, oh, okay. It only says 12 people watching. Great. We'll come back later, guys. We'll watch this this election together, all right? Love y'all. Tune in later. Check out my friend Ron Placone. RonPlacone.com. Ron Placone has got another website. It's LucyandRon.com. Check that out, and check out his YouTube channel, Ron Placone on YouTube. It's fantastic. You can send him stuff at Ron Placone on Twitter, and he reads it out there on his show. Thanks, guys. Bye. Thank you so much. The National Guard's been deployed in Florida? Huh. They really feel like they need that, huh? I wonder why. I'll listen to the news. I'll see what's going on. I'll see you guys when I go live again in a few hours.